Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Monster Train to Destiny of the Railforged. Last time, Mama Hef made her debut as the alternative champion of the titular Railforged, and so today, in Soul Savior, it is time for the Wurmkin's alternative champion to shine. Acolyte, who is, I believe, is often considered better than the Spine Chieftain, as heretical as that is, in order to unlock the final story of, or at least the next dialogue, for the Soul Savior Rift Station. We do need to unlock all of the souls, and most of these souls require defeating the Lifemother with the other clans. So we'll begin diversifying a little bit to, get this process going. But before we step up to the next stage of difficulty, I wanted to unlock a very specific soul, and that is Little Cap. Units gain +2 attack and +4 health for every 10 cards you have in your deck. It is very feasible and not bad to have roughly 30 cards in this mode, and so, that's 6 attack and 12 health for everything, which I think will go a long way in helping to protect your units as we challenge the high difficulties and there's more just random stuff happening. And of course, to unlock this, we need to defeat the Lifemother while playing the Underlegion. And well, at least one of the facets of the Underlegion is very powerful consume cards that Acolyte can interact with quite well. So I think this will be a very fun run. We are, of course, using the Pyre of Dominion because, well, I enjoy it so much and I feel like I can't play without it. So we're going to stay on the base difficulty for now. We have a little win streak. For our souls, though, we will change up a little bit. I mean, we have Showtime. That's not changed. But instead of bringing Gaspard right out the gate, we're going to be bringing a Mean Mug. I enjoyed having money, although it was from Goldie. So I thought I would try another source of money. With Mean Mug, this will be placed on a unit and gain Avarice 12, and then celebrate if they're alive at the end of the combat. They will gain Avarice 5 permanently. Both of these cultures have characters that like to hang out on the back and just kind of vibe. And, well, they're great targets for the Mean Mug. If you're enjoying the Monster Train 2 contents, speak of the devil, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. So our YOLO cards are Bogfly, Loamcoat, and the Spore Launcher. So the Spore Launcher, I don't foresee us having a lot of, well, we might be able to do something with this. We'll see. Revenge of the Damned. Could be good. This really depends on what we get from Acolytes. I reap 15 and Rooted. Another thing worth keeping in mind is the infusions. Of all of the cultures, the clans that would prefer to start with their starting cards, the Wurmkin are one of them because their starting deck is infused. So we will take that just for a little bit of damage. Ooh. I haven't used the Wax Cap. Now here's what we're talking about. Fertile Ground Foe Show. So the Kinhost Carapace. We aren't really utilizing. Is this Inspires adding echoes? This guy is very good. I like him quite a lot. We might be able to make use of this. I'm going to take the Shard Soul. We do already have a Spore Launcher. Now, oh, here we go. One of them ladies that want to sit back and just have a vibe. Okay. So the Moral Mistress. Etch, apply Decay 8 to enemy units. Etch is that when a consumed card is played. And I think we're going to try and YOLO very hard for Acolyte's etching mechanic as well. Or rather, her return. So I'm going to put this on a Moral Mistress. We'll see what we can do. I think we will start with Acolyte, because that can determine where we're going here. Well, we got them both offered to us. So the Repeater is the one I'm thinking of. Resolve, so after a combat, we return a random consumed spell to your hands. And wouldn't you know, we have a glorious consume card that does synergize well with the Spore Launcher. So we'll be taking that, but there's also the Shellsmith Etch, apply armor 5 to friendly units. This is very powerful for becoming, very tanky, having a very durable floor. But for now, we're going to stick with the Consume Return. 3 units gain Stealth 1 on Summon and Slay, plus 3 attack per stealth. I think we're going to go with the Guild Marker here because our damage is really going to come from Decay, I believe. Titan Skin 1, no big deal. Where is our showstopper? Or showtime? It is the middle floor. Okay. So when it comes to Echorite does not have to be on the floors involved in glorious combat. Unless we're doing the Etch build, which we're not. We have the Resolve. So what we could do is we could put down... We could Spore Launch here. Of course, in a perfect world, we'd have both of these ladies on the same floor. We will go ahead and do... do we care at all about that? I don't know if we do. I guess I can do it just to say we did it. Okay. So we're going to want to manipulate this kind of as soon as possible. I'm not sure if it's worth going to a merchant immediately. But it is spawn one more for each one in your consume pile. Oh, it is very difficult actually to get this going. Put you here. So one of the things about the culture we're working with here, the clan of the Underlegion, is they have the little friends that they really want to make a bunch of. And currently Fertile Ground is going to be great in doing that, but it's not great yet. And they have a special ability called Propagate. Oh. Which could definitely help these little fellas get their troops off the ground. Okay, so we're going to do this. And this. And now we win the video game. Cool. So there's a little bit of counter synergies here. The Moral Mistress wants to hit to trigger the Avarice. But I'm kind of just killing everything. So we're very interested in consume cards, including that one. Actually, hold on. Are we interested in that one? We might not be interested in that one. Because what this is going to do is this is going to flood... Well, just basically Echorite could return this instead of, you know, one of our other cards, which would be more helpful. So we're doing a spawn build. That's very interesting. We have 2 Merchants of Magic. And I don't really need to upgrade Echorite. That brings us to a peculiar spot. Okay, that's not bad. A random floor loses 3 pips. I hate that. It means you can reach into and hit. That's annoying. Spawn a Geomask unit on each floor. Okay. These 2 are the worst, for sure. This one being the absolute worst, I think. Are we really starting here? I think we are. I always start on Maera the Dutiful. Okay. We are... Oh, man. I think the money is the play, but the YOLO event could be very good. But we're going to go for the money. Ooh, these are both strong. This could be good for the Gearmax, I guess. They come in with stealth, right? Manifold Mirror is great, but we don't really have a thing. So, the Repeater 2. You know what? We're going to go for it. There could have been a case made to go for the Etch, because then when we get the upgraded Lightforge, both of those would be the one that appears and not the third one. The third Echorite upgrade, assuming it hasn't been changed, which is possible but unlikely, is... What is it? The third Echorite upgrade has to do with hatching eggs, which of course we don't particularly care for. Oh, -1 Ember. Interesting. Just put this here in front of Echo, right? Oh! Whoopsie doodles. That's fine. That's okay. Go away. Yes. Good. Good. I could have had Echo Right just be buffed by the Showstopper, but that's fine. See, now we're talking. Now beautiful things are happening. Do I even need the other cards? Do we just spam this? That's so funny. Rally. Well, okay. Looks good to me, team. Money! Thank you, Moral Mistress. I appreciate you. Okay, return a spell from the discard pile to your hand. Infuse and consume. Apply a Reap 5. So we have a little bit of a conundrum where we don't want too many consume cards, but we do want consume cards. Like, Shelter might have been a mistake. But, I mean, I suppose eventually we can keep cycling them. I think this is worthless for us, and I don't think this means anything either. Is this really a skip? We could play... This is a skip. There are expensive spells we could get and then discard just to make them consume with this. There are things we can play around with this, but I think this is a skip. Oh, gross. Alrighty. Well, like that. And the Infectory. So this room would be really strong with what we're currently doing because we're just trying to rally the first floor. The Proliferate can be used, I believe, Propagate. Yes, it can increase debuff, so we can use this to propagate Decay on the enemies as well. And as a consume card, we'll go with the Infectory. We kind of have our plan, you know? Getting a Wurmkin unit or getting a Underlegion units? I want the money, but an Underlegion unit would be more helpful, I think, than a Wurmkin unit. We would get, like... Like, to be honest, there's not a lot of... No, we're going here. Okay, Mitosis Cap. Gain a permanent copy of this unit. Cannot be equipped to champions or cardless units. If we can do some... Like, once we upgrade units with, like, Smidgestone, we could do some really funny things with this. Hall of Mirrors as well. The problem is I'm too fat at the moment. We could always Hall of Mirror the floor with the extra pips for big funnies. I think Meat Shield, just throw that into one of the loam coats is a pretty good idea. Hello. We don't need a second one of these. This is funny to have as just like a one-off. Could be another skip, but I think we'll take him and just have him on a floor like in front of Echo Raid or something. Okay. Double stack. Really, can only be applied to shelter. That's very unfortunate. -2 cost consume. Removably permanent. We don't really want to remove consume. We could on one of these. So like we can remove consume on this and then do this. My infusion game is weak. But I don't want to skip it, so we'll do this for now. We'll buy magic power on you. Reroll. -1 intrinsic. Yes. So I could hold over Revenge of the Damned, but the problem is that there might not be something to kill. If we do this, this will always be, you know, returned immediately. I mean, this makes it more usable, I guess. We don't have a great holdover. We could just do this and get rid of one of these. Like, have them in the pool, I suppose. But again, the question, the pool is being diluted. Do we really want to add it to the consume pool? I don't know. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes, because that's over 50 damage. All units propagate. We got the Infectory, right? We did get the Infectory. Diadem, yes. So what we can do with this... We can diadem the Mute Shield. We're not propagating... So we want the lobe coat to go on the troop. We can diadem the fat boy. And I suppose we could loam coat Meat Shield that guy still and just put this on him. It's very expensive, but it's also pretty good. Okay. Drawn in deployments. This is not bad. We probably want this to be deployed, though, because then I can deploy him and then double Mistress or whatever. And I think we'll just go from here. Alright. I feel like we got kind of alarmingly strong. Maera enforces perfect formation among her ranks. Under her command, every ounce of strength is turned inward, hardening her allies against harm. Maera applies armor to enemy units equal to their attack on resolve. It's the middle floor that's big. So I want to put you... This might not work. It's not going to. Because we need to place units. Oops. Come on. Come on, Fabe, you can do it. Well, the diadem's there. So this is going to come back next round and we'll use it. Okay. could put this guy up here in case we need him. I guess. Okay. Just if we need him. Okay. Diadem. In the consume pile. In the consume pile. Then we can shelter. It's perfect. Thank you, bud. Nice. We have 2 pips, right? So I can put down another mistress here. For more decay. Fortunately, I don't have anything for this guy. Infectory? Oh, I only have 1 pip. Ah, shucks. Infectory. Mmm. Delicious decay. Echo also hits like a truck with their second upgrade. I think the Wurmkin Weaver would be a pretty good unit to find, whatever it's called. Consume. Fertile Grounds. This thingy. Nice. You could argue to min-max the Mistress, we would want her... We wouldn't want to upgrade the big boy as big as he could be, but isn't he adorable? No. Yes. Also yes. Oh. Deadly variants. Fun guy in a suit, I think, is better. What if it's deadly variant? We get like permafrost on this or something? I'm taking fun guy in a suit. Also fantastic. Also fantastic. Okay, I think we go squad leader. Squad leader. This makes the fun guy way more durable. This gives us more fun guy. The cluster kernel is so expensive though. Where's the gas bud when we need him, you know? I think I'm gonna go squad leader. It's funny, I don't have it mastered yet. Holdover. Currently not necessary. Maybe we could hold over this one. It'd be a good way of getting infusions, but totally not worth it. I think we'll reroll this. Oh, man. Okay. Solaris! We have the pit. We have the ember. I hated using all my rerolls there, but we got a good one. Okay, we have the upgrade for Echo. I guess we'll go here. I'm going to hate that, but we'll go here. So we could Gamba for the infused guy, but I think we're going to go here and see what the YOLO event has in store for us. Stasis Crystal could be okay. The idea behind the Stasis Crystals, we would throw it on a unit and then just have it grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Like a Bogfly or something. We can even put it on Echo. I wonder if Echo's resolve triggers during stasis. I don't know the answer to that question. Summon a friendly unit, draw an equipment, and apply. I'm going to go ahead and skip, though. Shroom units apply Decay 1 on enemy units on summon. Shroom. That's not the troops. That's like the Moro mistresses. On deployment phase, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. On the turn after deployment, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. I mean, Judge's Guild could be good, but I'm going to reroll here. The first spell played each turn is -1 for every 15 cards in your deck, so it'd be -1 for us. Could be good. This fungi in a suit would be great. The first time each battle a card with Consume is played, add 2 copies to hand. When 1 or more embers, echoes, are added to a floor on your turn, apply a reap. We'll take Ancient Roots as well. Alright, what's in the box? Oh, it's the box. Oh, the box. The train stops before a peculiar kind of workshop overflowing with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from the clutter, with a sign below them which reads, "It is not the trip, it is the journey. It is not the gift, it is the container." Do you take one of these boxes? So the boxes can play 2 roles. One, we can stuff a whole bunch of things inside the box, and the box will spit them out. And then we can do things like duping the box for greatness. We could also put stuff in the box and then delete the box, and that's like purging 3 items in one go, which is funny. If we did something like putting spells in the box. So there's the spell box here. Wait a minute. The problem is the spell. I mean, I guess we could put Shelter Fertile in it. I have to put 3 things in the box. I feel like it's going to get really messy if we do this. I was thinking of using the boxes as a consume card. So, with the consume card, we can call back the box and then get all 3 of them again in our hands. We would do what? This one, this one, this one, maybe? But because this isn't cost reduct, it would suck. And I guess we can just let it shuffle through our hand until we get Ancient Roots procced on it. Okay. Spells go in the box. This one. This one. I mean, I guess we could put this in it. It's either this or Shelter. Shelter's not bad. I guess it's Shelter. As you take the box in hand, the others disappear. You will never know what they might have held for you. The other options were to have a large box which just spits random crap at you. We're going to purge one of the bog flies. I don't think we're using the bog flies. Or the unit box. Which the unit box would be good if we had upgraded the units. -1 pyre per turn is no big deal. Floor 1 is our floor of greatness. So we actually can do some really funny things here. Because we have multiple pips. Fortunately, no Ember. Merge equipment is great, but I don't think we're doing... I mean, I have a lot of Ember here. Thanks to Solaris. Oh, I should have... Probably should have played the box with that. Oh, well. Yeah, definitely should have played the box. There's another order lull there. We want to play the consume cards first. This is actually better. Okay. Casual 64 decay. This is going to be another big one. Infectory. Boop. 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 Burn guy in a suit. Put this here just in case. You never know. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a good answer for the cleave just yet, but we will, I think. Echo Right will get that. No big deal. We have 2 pips, so we can actually put down a second Moral Mistress, which I think should have been the fun guy, but more Decay, more good, you know? He has the diadem. What if that'll propagate avarice? That'd be funny if it did. Okay. I don't know, team. I think our troop is looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good. This already costs 0, I think. So we'll just kill you. Does. I mean, Shelter is a good source of AoE protection. Not a great source, but a good source. There you go. Echo Right will not die. Echo Right shall be safe. I think I should put her first, so she actually gets to swing here. Okay. Yeah, I think double stack was a good play. Well. This was, by the way, everything I wanted. I wanted to do a Decay build. I didn't think it would come together this perfectly first try, but here we are. Perfectly coming together. End of the turn, return a random consume spell. I think I have to go Echo Bloom, though. Well, do I? I think it's Chamber of Recall. We just double tip on our consume thingy. This would be powerful for Shelter. It'd make Shelter very, very strong. I feel like I have to do this for Shelter. Just spam more Shelter, though. For every 10 spawn in your deck, spawn 1 more. So if I take this, I'll be able to spawn 3. This is not a consume card. Draw +1 next turn. Yep, that's what we're doing. Oh, we're about to draw the lot. I don't need to heal, but I would like to dupe. Or would I like to dupe? Hold on, hold that thought. We are about to draw everything. Because this can be returned to our hand, so we can literally draw our entire hand once we get enough of these consumed and returned and played. What Under Legion unit would I want? I don't think we're duping yet. Not really what I wanted. Ah, humbug. I think we're skipping this. Apply SAP 3 to enemy units at the end of combat. Okay, what we could do is we could put this on like a floor we're not using, and the flying bosses will fly by and then get SAP 3 just randomly. We could also... We're going to take this. This will make it so our Avarice character swings guaranteed. Yes. Oh, yes, sweet heavens. Glorious greatness. I should have read the other one, but we're gonna use this more for the -2 ember cost than anything else. Also, being endless is fun. Lylith will draw upon her powers to both wither and weaken her army. Additionally, apply Wither Bloom 1 to your units on action. Okay. It's showtime! Should we have Echo on this floor? We can. It's not necessary, but we can. And now that we have Quick, we can have her just wherever. Wow, this actually works out really well. Cool. This costs 1. Okay. We can put this here. So it's important that Echo and the Avarice Lady doesn't die. Do I want to put a loam coat on him then? I can. Okay. Of course, we can fix this by shelter. Like, shelter spam will fix this problem. I'm actually kind of shocked. Okay, you go here. Give this to you. Oh, it was a misplay. That's okay. Okay. I love the little guys. Blood for the blood god. Go you. Shelter is in, finally. Cool. That's a lot of decay. Malaise goes through HP, or through armor, but I believe Witherbloom does not. Perfect. And there's my shelter. Okay. Okay, I did get some more pips. Or some more echoes, excuse me. That's nice. I think I'm putting this on rather than doing another Fertile Grounds. Thank you for the money. You know, Shelter was great. In fact, maybe I should have put Held Over. Maybe I should have put Held Over on it. I didn't really think about that, as is painfully obvious. Cool. Well. GG, team. Okay, so how do we get stronger now from here? Where do we go now? Question. Oh, she lived at 1. Nice. Holdover on Shelter would be good. If we could yoink a Steel Guard Tome somehow, not you. Do I want a second one of these? Not really. And I don't think I need Echo Bloom. I mean, I could get a second fun guy in a suit, but I'd rather, you know, upgrade our current one and then dupe it. I think this is a skip. We have our plan. Oh, Etch is fun. This could be a backup plan. First of Kin. He's too fat, though. So basically, we would be getting 15 attack every time we consume. I mean, we can take him. Because if we get Merchant Plus, so we get things like Multi-Strike Plus and Multi-Strike Plus, this thing could turn into a tremendous Deeps monstrosity. Other than that, does Squad Leader stack? I don't actually know. I don't know if they stack. I think, logically speaking, they should, right? Do I get a second one? So if we have 70 stacks of troop, which is very feasible, this guy's adding 140. I'd get another 140. I think I'm going to go with the backup plan. I have enjoyed silver. I believe the Pyre Plus is bonus damage, so we don't need Pyre Plus, whereas I would like to get this, so I think we're going to go here. Do I want to dupe now? A good dupe would be the box. You could also dupe the merged equipment. If we have the mana to play it, which I don't think we will. I could dupe the diadem because we have another fat ass. We'll go here and see how I feel. Fight Club. This is a skip. This is whatever. We're full health still, which is fantastic. Maybe a sign. I could dupe this. Yeah, we're doing that. So both of my non-using rooms have the recall. Cool. Oh, not cool. Okay. Okay, so Mark of Invasion. Means that all of our floors are occupied. I mean, we could put this guy here and say that's enough. So you go here for sure, as well as you. I think the play is to put a Morsel Mistress here and have her die, but at least etch one spell here. She, of course, die for the glory of Echo, right? Even though they have spell shields, they will still... They will still suffer from decay. $12. $24. How does... Oh, Akarat doesn't die. Okay. Cool. That went exactly as planned. Don't you love when everything goes according to plan? So yeah, the first... I guess we could put him in here. I mean, he's not hurting nobody. There we go. Very unfortunate, but it's fine. Blood for the Blood God. Good old Infectory. Thankfully, this is not a haste arena. Okay. Boop 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 boop. We're gonna need a little more infusion here. Just a little bit though. Yeah, the Spore Trooper is actually applying more decay than the Mistress. But the Mistress, you know, just having a good time. Okay. Go away. I like the box. The box was a smart play. I feel like I'm patting myself on the back. Good job, Fabe. It was a smart play. It was a smart play, Fabe. Okay, there's our infusion. There is a consume card as well. I don't know if we want to add it to the consume pile, but there's a card we can play that makes everything in our hand infused, and then we can play that to make the shelter stronger. The shelter I didn't play that I said I needed to play, but it's fine. I have been dazed. Very rude. Also, our little cleansing water is doing some cleansing. Here's the dagger for her. I believe this is already cost 0. So we'll play this first. And then play you. Cool. I'm just gonna play all of this. They're gonna feed into each other. So there was in Aethermancer, which is a game I'm excited to play again. I think you can play that one-handed. I have to think about it a little harder, but in Aethermancer, they have sequences crazier than this that could just chain off of each other with all of their various upgrades. And I think playing this. Yeah. They added an update, a tech, if you will, to speed up their sequencing. Because this is long, but trust me, it got very chaotic and bouncing. And I think Monster Train would benefit from that as well. Although, to be fair, Monster Train has had some very, very, very long sequences and pop-ups and notifications. We're at 375 attack on the boy. I got rid of his 8 spikes. That's kind of crazy, actually. Babe, are you gonna do it again? Yes. And no one can stop me. So what are we looking for at the Merchant of Arms? Well, we're not going to see him for a minute, so maybe I don't need to think about it too hard. But we're really looking for dualism. You know what? I'm just going to end the turn. We're looking for dualism, multi-strike for the kin, and Smidgestone. In fact, if I can roll 2 Smidgestone, I'd be pretty happy. Hello! Welcome to hell. I hope you enjoy your stay. Very nice. So we do have the matter of the jacks spawning every turn. On every floor, but I'm pretty sure if they go to the pyre, it doesn't matter. Right? Because they don't have an attack. pretty sure it doesn't matter. Well. So we had, what, 15 consumed spells? This would, 300 damage just casually. Do I need a 300 casual damage? I don't think I do. I think we just need to play more. Deal damage equal to 3 times the debuff stacks on this unit. Ah! Ah! Oh. That's funny. Pretty much all the spells in my deck do have Consume. I think we're playing Deadly Variant because, like, I mentioned having the there's YOLOing a Steel Guard Tome. I don't have to YOLO a Steel Guard Tome if the boss does 0 damage. Is there an Underlegion unit that could help me here? I think we're fine. On the off chance this provides us with a unit upgrade, we are going to ignore it. So now we're going to return 2 random consume cards to our hands. And here's the third one, the Marsh Lord. Etch, remove 1 shell from eggs and apply 2 attack to friendly units. Oh, they did buff this. I'm pretty sure. Huh. But we're going to go for Shellsmith. So now Etch will apply armor 5 to friendly units. And we're looking for this. Wait, hold on. How greedy are we? So we... No. Stay focused. Stay focused. So we're going for this. Large slab. We're going to give this to the Puffball because I want him to kind of stand alone. I could give this to this guy and then just diadem him turn 1. We could do that. We're kind of already doing that. I think I'm going to do that. This makes this guy actually useful, though. Mildly. No, we're going to give it to him. 60 health. We'll give that to our Avarice Mistress so she doesn't die. Attack per echo. Not helpful. Maybe we can give this to her as well. Multi on her would be good as well because of the Avarice thingy, but I don't think we care that much. We're not that invested. In that case, am I doing anything with this attack value? Because this is like 40 max. I think we just reroll this. I like that. Endless and -1 Ember. So this is unfortunate. Not getting the pip here. I don't believe there's another merchant. Or there is one more merchant, right? So maybe we can get it. Maybe we can get lucky. I might just make her endless, because her dying sucks. I could also give her more health and regen. Or is that what you want, big guy? Big cat? What if we give that to the squad leader? I mean, I could give her quicken attack, and then the quick dagger does nothing? Oh, this is kind of a problem. I wanted to fill their unit upgrade slots, so now this event does nothing. What am I looking for here? I'm just going to do this. I just... I mean, this guy being endless is cute. Okay. There you go, bud. Okay, sure. Now I can cut the quick dagger. Or I can give it to someone else. Do not be a unit upgrade. 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 Oh, it's Bellotro. A colorful vortex hurls the train towards a vast, empty space filled with nothing except a deck of cards. A strange face emerges. It's Jimbo the Joker. The Joker presents you with 3 cards and exclaims, "Pick a card." Any card. Well, we don't need economy, which is what these are. So we're going to grab the Ghost Michelle. Non-champion friendly units that gain 10 attack at the end of combat on all floors, 10% chance for the target to be destroyed. Good luck with that one. This gets destroyed for me all of the time, so let's see if I'm feeling lucky, punk. Do I want to cut the dagger? I mean, it's an infusion. Whatever, we'll keep it. Tivi never fights fair. True to his duplicitous nature, he creates copy of his allies to sow confusion upon the battlefield. Tivi creates a copy of the front enemy unit on the floor at the end of the turn. If there are no enemy units, he creates a Jeer Mask. Oh, that's different. Well, at least he's not attacking the back line. That would have been annoying. Alright. Big Shungus. Diadem. Oh, this is -2 pips. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Well, damn. Do I scale the first of kin, or do I give the fun guy more damage? Ah, we'll scale the first of kin. And I'll put you here. With Echo. Yum, 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 yum. Holy crap. Okay. What an interesting turn 1. So I could... Am I doing this turn? I am. Perfect. And I'll put this here. Nice. I love Solaris. Honestly, I don't know if I can play without Solaris. I don't know, Solaris feels very strong. But how much of this guy goes to the pyre? It'll tell me, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess I can just rip it. Okay. We'll never know. Unfortunately, I don't have any more infusions, so we're just going to have to work with this pathetic amount of armor. I don't have any overpopulating tools, like no descends or ascends or flights or anything. Really just working with the bare bones here. I mean, these can fly, but is that really... is that really something? I don't think so. Room is full, so we cannot expand. This is true. Okay. I wish it would tell me if... Oh, okay. Huh? Apply Decay. Oh! I read that wrong. I thought it was apply sap based on decay, but it's very clearly not. Okay, well. Whoopsie doodles. No. 114 decay feels like a good amount. You know, it feels casual. A casually good amount. Go away. Oh, hey, the Infectory is here. Probably should have played Fun Guy in a suit, but that's fun. Let's put this guy back. There you go. And I'll kill you just so you don't attack my girl. My mistress in the back there. I mean, we got some fat damage in the first akin. So we're really looking for a smidge stone here, I guess. Oh, the boss is dead. I'll spare you all of the button pressing. Or will I? No, I will. Kaboom! Well, that's our battle plan. Hey! More embers. Infuse, consume, distinct. Return one consume spell from your consume pile. If there are at least 5 cards in the pile, can turn one more. Fantastic. Evergrowth. Apply Regen 3 and Sap 3. I'm gonna take the treasure. Go ahead and skip this, I think. Goldie or Savanta. These are both pretty... whatever. You know? Yep. I mean, I could have made this cost 0, but I take Pyre Health. Which, honestly, at this point, I don't care. But this way, I get a little bit of money. A little bit of money, he says, at 1,800 gold. Alrighty, the final one, Thaddeus the Indulgent, has fully juiced shops. So we are fully juiced. What would I dupe? I don't think I would dupe anything. I mean, the box is the only... I could dupe... No. I'm not gonna... No, I don't... No. No. Take a meat shield. Spells you an extra upgrade slots. First of each turn, you target a friendly unit with a spell. Then we'll take the Stone Casing, because we are going to a Merchant Plus. Advance the back unit into train. Draw one each turn. Permanent copy of the first. Consume card plate each. The permanent copy of the first consume card. I think this dilutes the deck too much. When a consume card is played, all cards gain +1 match power for the rest of this battle. Hell's Flame. On turn start, spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards in your deck. Okay. +1 magic. You know what? I'll take the lot. Okay, I did spend a lot of money here, so we're going to have to make a lot of money back. Heaven's Seal has ended so many of my runs, but I'm pretty sure that I just win. Like, regardless. Unfortunately, that guy's still too fat. So we're going to have to come up with something else. Okay. That seems fine to me. And so it begins. Yes. I will take 2 more boxes, thank you. Put this here. We'll kill this so we don't get a daze on this floor. Or we'll kill this. No, we kill this. No daze. Okay, you. Play this. Unfortunately, Deadly Variant is just a dead card in my hands. And deck. Big oof. Did I not get a second box? Another big oof. Okay. I think they're dead. They're not dead, somehow. I'm actually perplexed how they're not dead. Let's find out. Gorge. I see. I see. I see. I see. Now he's dead. Okay. To your... Return 1 random spell from your consume pile. I'm assuming return 2 hands. I'm going to play this just because it's... no, I'm not. It's here? Am I? It actually doesn't kill. That's crazy. It could, though. That was the wrong card. I wanted to play this. It does return to your hand. Cool. Now it kills. That bonus spell power thing was a crazy find. Okay. Now that I gave her quick permanently, she's gonna make us money. She's gonna make us as much money as she can. It was a genius move by yours truly. We also already made it to hand capacity, which is very nice. Should have hit that one. But they're all dead anyway, so I mean, I don't know. We're kind of a moot point at this point. One. Counting is hard. We do not want to give quick to this floor, so give it to you. Only one person is going fast here, and it's my mistress. Context is important in all things. Cool. Very nice. More infusion would be nice, but I mean, 4 is good enough. There goes the banana. I told you, the banana always dies. There you go. Why is this not being reduced? Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, so dualism is a big one for us, if we can hit that. We are coming up on the Merchant Plus shop. How big are these spawns? 15. That's not too shabby. And it is being propagated by the loam coat. I can't believe I was so dumb with this. To be fair, gain sap for 5 times decay would be ridiculous. It is far easier to get decay than it is to get sap. We were offered 1 source of sap, and it would have been pretty spicy. But I didn't see the vision like I do now. I see the vision now. You know, I think armor... Apply armor to fun guy equal to 4 times 2. I think 4 times 188 is a lot. Yes, I was correct. A lot is, in fact, the amount. Good to know. Play the cards. Can I double click them? Oh, I can. That's fun. Learn something new every day. Now, you may be asking yourself, babe, I cannot double click them. Is it worth clicking them all right now? The answer is no. I'm pretty sure that this fun guy could solo the boss. But we're about to find out. I just want to make him as big as possible, you know? Thinking about putting down? This might be, by the way, my greatest consume build ever. Even between Monster Train 1 and now. I'm pretty sure the fun guy solos this. 53 twice is pretty impressive. Fun guy in a suit, huh? How much can we make that? I kind of want to know for science. Because, you know, 4 times 343 is a rather astronomical amount. I don't think the final boss is going to let me get to my max power either. I think she's going to die to the Decay. As she floats around and just walks past this floor. Alright. GG. It's 3 times, right? Yeah. 606 damage. Oh, yeah. Echo Burn. I could draw some more. I don't think I need to. Melee weakness. That could be really funny. Although, unfortunately, my my quick character is going to proc it. Unfortunately, he says. Sacrifice 1 fun guy. Deal 10 damage and apply 10 decay to enemy units. I don't think we need this. Although, it would work with the Notice Stone. We'd have some fancy AoE here. That's funny. But no, I think we're good. I think our build is complete. We're going to get the banana now, the real banana. You find yourself once again in a colorful vortex. A familiar face emerges from the expanse. It is Jimbo the Joker. The deck of cards is gone, and instead the Joker deals you a single card. It seems like you lost the other one. Here, this one's on the house. Non-champion friendly units gain 3 times base attack at the end of combat on all floors. 1% chance for Starfight to be destroyed. And as you may guess, it's usually destroyed before I get to the Titans. I don't think there's an equipment or a room card that could really... I mean, there's an equipment card that could help me, but I'm not sure we'd find it. This is spicy. So I guess we'll grab it. Okay, -2 in intrinsic. -2. I don't think we need intrinsic on this. We could go -2 for you. I think this is a wasted thing, unfortunately. Do we want to remove consume? I mean... Okay. Sure. There you go, bud. Reroll. Okay, I rolled, like, quite possibly some of the worst ones, but spell shading the box is pretty fun. -4. Wow, these suck. Worst magic merchant NA. Alright, now it's time for some greatness. I want a smidge stone. Okay, we can't really do any large slaps, so I still want to put this guy alone, but that's not what his duty is. His duty is to protect Echo, right? So I don't want to do that. We will give him the heart slap, though. For multi, it doesn't... It really doesn't. So, okay. How lucky am I feeling? We could multi this guy for multi 4. And then next reroll has the Smidge Stone, because we would Smidge Stone the Spore Launcher and then Diadem the First of Kin. And it would be perfect. It would in fact be as perfect as it gets. Naturally. We're going for the perfection. We're going for greatness. You have 5 health, my good sir. Here's some attack. Okay. Well. Great. No, yeah. Just great. I'm sad. Big sad. None of this matters. Rolled pretty poorly, but all in all, like, our deck is kind of cooking, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. All right. Like, maybe I should have given that stuff to Bogfly and have him pop off instead of one of these, but... Okay. Thaddeus' appetite leaves little room for anything else. With each passing turn, his presence consumes more space, crowding out those who dare stand before him. Reduce pip by 1 and trigger Gorge on resolve. Okay. So we have a big floor here. We really want... You know what, should we do some science? Can't. They're too fat. Actually, I could have... Okay, I can do it this way. Alright, let's do some science here. So... Oh, this is 5. I was going to put this guy down and then reduces him to 1 pip. And then put this down and have them together, but we can't. So... I mean, we could. No. We could. Full aggro? No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Wrong one. Big sad. All right. I just want more pips. Is that so much to ask for? Apparently. I mean, we could, like, once the floor is filled enough with Decay to win, We could start popping at the second floor, but I don't know if I can be bothered that much. Okay. Message from Echo right there. I can't believe I didn't see a single smidge stone. That's pretty uncommon. But, not impossible, I suppose. Well, we want to zap something. Probably you. Okay. We can play this here and here. For some etching, anyway. Wrong one. Good job, Fabe. Literally the worst. Oh, he still dies to that. Interesting. Okay. Kind of a shame I never saw the Pip Ember, but I'll take all of the Ember. Ember is good. I wish I could make use of all my money somehow. But, you know, it is what it is. I want to make sure that we get as much decay on this guy as possible. Which is well underway. 4 times 79? Quite a bit. Here, you can have this lump cone. Don't say I never did nothing for you. I did lose one of the rooms because I misplaced it, but I was too busy moaning about my unluckiness. I'm pretty sure I'm legally not allowed to say that I was unlucky here. Because I was pretty darn lucky at the end of it all. When it was all said and done. I'm really just trying to rally on this final floor. We'll give you a little armor, sure. Look at that, he's already at 225 times 5. It's kind of disgusting. 1, 2, sorry. 1, 2. I'll give him 1. We'll give him 1. He needs a little bit of love. We'll spread the love. Just a little bit. Pretty sure the holdover is guaranteed, right? On the fun guy armor? I think so. I think that goes before any of the consume return calculations. I'm like 97% sure. Open that up here. Hand is full. I'm such a... Of course the hand is full. Oh, look at the damage just from this guy, pretty much. Alright, you can be a little bad. And then he's gonna die to the decay floor. See, I told you it was a nice, like, secondary win condition. Bet everybody's so fat. I didn't even decay all the way here. Well. Full focus. Full focus here. I'm even going to press this button. Am I? I am. And I'm pretty sure they're dead. You know, when I picked Fertile Ground at the start, I knew it was going to be good for us. I didn't think it was going to be this good for us. Like, win by itself type good. I mean, there's actually a number of pieces going into it, but oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. He gorged and still got his ass whooped. I mean, if you want to remove the pips, that's fine. My army's already here. Alright, well, he's already dead. But I want to kill them all. If you're wondering if there's like an actual legitimate reason to play these buttons and let all this decay trigger, there is. But it's just like a stat thing. Like, I believe there's a stat for how much decay you inflicted, or like max damage with decay or something. So I'm kind of chasing that high. And that is, that's it really. Once the X shows up, you're good. You can press and turn right away. X marks the spot. X marks the dub. Which only partially makes sense, because they are two very different letters of the alphabet. 360 times 4. A lot. Nice. 3,200 armor. Well, this is kind of like the best version of Echo Raid. To just return all my stuff to me, please. There's the Echo Bloom. There's another guy in a suit, which I don't think we need. This is a skipperoo. Oh, look, a vessel. It's funny. Yuck! Let me draft a card. Keep a second copy. No, I don't think I will. I'll take Warborn. We'll draw. I mean, we're already max drawing, but we'll max draw a little harder. Eons of being trapped in the Soulstream has driven the Titan of Life to madness. The Lifemother will use her powers to wither your units away while restoring her own twisted creations. The Lifemother applies Wither Bloom 10 to the front friendly unit and Reanimate 2 to the front enemy unit at the end of the turn. Armor was never more important. So we got -3 and showtime. So Atso. We could. No, we'll just burn it to the ground. Where's our avarice? So this is the burn it to the ground floor. Oh, is it not all one floor that gets eaten? I thought it was. Whatever. So Echo Rights. We could... I'd love to cluster kernel Echo, right? I guess we can. Oh, I still see one here. The sun is peaked out. It's blinding me. Wait, now it's in... I don't know. Okay, good enough. I've always liked the prickly puffball. Like, he's just happy to be here. But what I want with the Echo floor is this guy's going to have Witherbloom. Oh, trample. Hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, Echo's alive. That's kind of all that matters. I think we can take that on this floor. So now we have to focus on the big floor. Kill you or kill this? Probably kill this so you don't get dazed. Quick? Quick is irrelevant now. We don't need to farm Avarice anymore. The game is about to end. You have pips? No, you don't. Like, you have pips again. No, you don't. Alright. Cool. You could argue from like a min-max perspective that I have a few cards in the deck that are just flooding it up. And you would probably be right. Now it's just full dedication to the bottom floor. The kernel will keep the top floor safe. Okay, when we find Meat Shield, we have to put it here. This will die eventually. I'll have to think about that. Okay, go here. Yeah, we're gonna need Meat Shields. Okay. Meat Shield's going on Echo, right? 1010%. But beside that, we should be fine. Echo! Take that, don't die. You take this, don't die. I don't know what's being discarded here, so I'm going to give this. Ah, it was this one. Shucks. Might have misplay. No big deal. I think we have room now in our hands. We do. Cool. Is it armor or is it another thingy? Or is it this? Most of our things cost 0? Okay. Whipped a little bit, but that's alright. They'll cycle back to us. Our commander might die, but that's not a big deal. Lots of days on that guy. I don't like that. But I don't think it'll matter in the end. Hello, are you here to kill my trooper? You are. You bitch. I think we can save this. Hold on. I know this costs 1. It also costs 1. Why did this get so difficult? I could definitely feel the... Some things in my hand are not supposed to be here. And it would be better for all of us if they weren't. Okay. So, play this. Think that's good enough? Wait, one more. Okay. Cool. Anything to keep Echo Right alive. Alright, we have our Endless Flickering back next turn. We'll just put him down. He's just there to be a distraction. Like, wait, hold on. We might not even need him. If the Lifemother comes straight down to this room, I think we're okay. It might be good. She'll bounce between floors 1 and 3. I think that's fine. This guy dies. That's whatever. Okay. No, yeah. We're cool. This is more damage. So I think we're going to let him go. I'm going to kill that like I should have earlier. Alright. Now our goal is just to stack as many Decay as possible on the Queen. On Mother. One, two, three. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 900 armor all of a sudden. Surprise! Alright, the trooper's gone. That's okay. Remember, the commander, or the colonel, resolves 4 every turn, so... There will be more fun guy. Oh, she does go to an empty floor. Oh, it's because it's not empty. That's fine. Okay, I need to make sure I'm casting these ones so that they come back to me. Although it is worth noting, I could have done this a little more efficiently. The Room of Recall, they don't return them discounted like Echo Right does. So Echo Right is a superior return. But... there. That should keep you safe. Echo Right's being tickled by Witherbloom, but that's what the meat shield was for. I mean, I feel like there's a little bit of complication here, but at the same time, like, does it look like there was complication? No. It doesn't. Everyone's fine here. We just keep going. Number bigger. Get this out of my hands. Bigger, better, Papa John's. For you. Give me another one. Just keep playing him. We'll double shelter as well. Because I don't have enough armor. Could you imagine if I had triple stack as well? I didn't hit too many events this run. Alright, boss time. I think my first of kin has finally woken up too. Yeah, there he is. 825 times 5. Is it not glorious? Magnificent. I'm just going to go for the big number, team. I hope you can't blame me. Or, well, hey, you can blame me all you want, but I hope you don't. I'm going to press fun guy in a suit, and I'm going to want that number to skyrocket. Did we return? Ah, not great returns. Alright. Oh, we're going to get some days here, but it doesn't matter. Alrighty. GG team. Well, it's not every day I get to use the box. 4 days on that guy. Yikes. Well, he got to hit the mother for 1,000 before he went to sleep. Who needs Steel Guard when you have 3,000 armor? Oh, look at your reanimates. They're adorable. I didn't realize she had reanimate. GG. Under Legion conquered. Now that was a convincing showcase. I didn't see the score, but it looked really high. Was it 75,000? There's no way. Oh, this was a flawless one though, wasn't it? It was flawless. Flawless KO. 83,000. Disgusting. Unearthed Remains. Consume. Well, that would have played really well into our build. In fact, this would have fixed our echo problem. Problem in quotation marks. Huh. Hell yeah. Keeper of Echoes. Oh, could you have a well, this would have come with the previous one. Inspire is when you gain an echo, apply 2 attack and 1 health to friendly units. Delicious. Perfect Insanity. Extract 6 applies -666. This is very interesting. The way this card works logically. They had a post about it back in Monster Train 1. But yeah, this is just like it's max health, right? This is So this is very effective. You can get that much echo going, which is pretty rare. When extract is used, gain 1 ember and 1 echo. Well, that helps. New personal record. I would say so. And there's the little cap. I wonder what it takes to upgrade the little cap. Because I want to use this unit. I think using this unit... we can now... I think I said at the start. This can protect a lot of the little boys at the start of the run. Or just little units you don't upgrade. Like, I'm thinking specifically of like the fairies and the channelers. They're 2 units that you usually want to keep alive, and they come in with like 3 or 5 health or something. And now they won't. We have maxed out Sprout. This is okay, I think. I've equipped this before just because I had it against the final boss, who just a lot of Sprouts. Although she didn't this time. This time she was different, so I don't know. We unlocked Dipper, I think. Summon, apply 50% of this unit's buff stacks to friendly units. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Warborn 2. Draw +1 each turn during Relentless. Isn't that when the boss is attacking you? Wait. Goldie 2. Gain holdover when played. Gain 20 gold per cost. Is this not full? Grump 2. Can I not... Wait, what? Okay. Silver Boot. Higher randomly gains either 7 health or 7 attack after any boss is defeated. Gain an artifact that gives them after the next 2 flying bosses. So I'm assuming when you have silver 3, it's the next 3. So you could start with it if you wanted to. We've mastered a bunch of cards. Huzzah! Glorious. 83,000. So my new personal record. Resolve triggers. Okay. Coins earned. I got rich. Wasn't this a Fireborn run? And I drew more cards than before. Wow. I mean, I feel like 83,000 is insane. I want to look at the rest of my stuff. So we'll go to the Rift Station. We unlocked a few more souls. There is no new dialogue here. The Awoke. Deal damage to the attacker equal to attack and gain Malaise 3. Malaise reduces your health and attack. But you get a counter. Interesting. Fragile. Extinguish. Apply Fragile to the non-boss unit that killed it. Is this with the... Yeah, with the Melting Remnant. This is like a... This has to be a Melting Remnant card. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to try next, but I do think there's some really funny synergies between the Railforged and the Lazarus League that we could explore. Pretty easily, in fact. Where is the... Is it in the options? This is, in fact, my best record. I did have an 82,000. Wow, I didn't realize it was that strong. This was the last run. I mean, you know, for Valor! But yeah, before that, my runs were not so great. Oh, wait, let's... Oh, I am sorting my score, I think. No. Highest score. There we go. Yeah. I'm proud of this one, team. This one came together exactly how I wanted. And pulled it out. What are I doing here? Oh, these are challenge runs? I don't know. But anyway, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the Under Legion, the Decay of the Worlds, which I'm sure I'll do some sort of title with that. I'm not sure what I want to do next, but I think capping out the Railforge and the Wurmkin is on my agenda. Of course, look at our poor MT1 clans. They're still lagging behind. I think there's a lot of fun synergies with the Railforge that I could explore, more so than the Wurmkin. I don't know. Railforge Luna could be funny if we go for like the weapon variant. Yeah, lots of ideas. We'll see. Might return to the Railforge and pop out one of like the Lazarus League or something. But that was it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed Echo Wright's shenanigans. Thank you to patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. And I will see you next time for some little cap scaling.